Like if you go back to Acts, I think chapter 1 or 2, when Peter preached, yeah, there were Romans there already. So that's the first mention of Rome. I think verse 10.
Okay, can we read that?
Verse 10. Acts 2, verse 10. Okay, I think it will be better if I start from like 8. Where it says, How is it then that all of us hear them speaking in our own languages? We are from Parthia, Media, and Elam, from Mesopotamia, Judea, and Cappadocia, from Pontus and Asia, from Phrygia and Pamphylia, from Egypt and the regions of Libya near Cyrene. Some of us are from Rome.
Yeah.
Both Jews and Gentiles converted to Judaism. And both Jews and Gentiles converted to, that is the Gentiles that were converted to Judaism. And some of us are from Crete and Arabia. Yet all of us hear them speaking in our own languages about the great things that God has done. So this is the first mention of Rome here. They were there, Romans and some other nations were, first of all, there at the first evangelical work of the 11.
Okay.
They were there to start it off. So, and they were baptized and became converts that day.
All right. For understanding the context over here, when you go to the heading, I'm not sure which version you are reading. It talks about the Pentecost here, where the Holy Spirit was coming upon the apostles, and then remember the apostles are still where in Jerusalem here. And because Jesus said, go and wait there and wait for the Holy Spirit to come. And now the Holy Spirit has come. And the word of the Lord tells us now they spoke, the apostles, when they were filled with the Holy Spirit, they spoke in various tongues, right? Known tongues, not the glossalia that the Protestants talk about today, especially where we do Rabashimaka. That's not that. This is literal known languages from various areas. And that's why the word of the Lord tells us that people outside in the area were able to hear the apostles as they were talking in various tongues, glorifying God. So it speaks about various areas from everywhere. It says so the people are asking, how is it that we hear each of our own native languages? That's why it says here, actually, to understand that the language the apostles were speaking under the Holy Spirit were known languages. So it says Parthians or Medes and Elamites. So people from various areas were here, as well as people from Rome were here, as well as people from Africa were here. So I do acknowledge that people from Rome were here, people from Egypt were here, people from Cretans and Arabians were here. They were in Jerusalem, but the message was not in Rome. It's different if they did this in Rome, unlike if maybe they did it in their own area. So that is my point to say that I do acknowledge, yes, there is Rome. People from Rome came here. People from Africa came here. They are hearing their own languages. But Peter and Paul had not yet been here. Peter and all the apostles, they are still in Jerusalem. This is all happening in Jerusalem. I'm not dismantling that idea, but I'm saying it's not about Rome. It's some people from Rome were in Jerusalem. And so I'm not sure if that I'm explaining it quite well, to show you that I do see Rome, but this is not in Rome. It's happening in Jerusalem.
Yes.
All right.
So, yes. So